Global Ports Holding has signed a 30-year agreement with the government of St. Lucia to upgrade and expand the island's cruise port. A key part of the plan includes building a new vendors arcade, but the phased relocation of current vendors has sparked some concern. President of the Dry Goods Vendors Association, Peter Ras IPA Isaac, shares more on the original relocation agreement.
We were told that vendors would be moved to the vendors arcade to the new vendors arcade in phases. So that means, say, if they had developed half of the new vendors arcade, they would move vendors to the facility in that phase. That's the first phase, and the other phase, and the other vendors would be moved. Now we are hearing a lot of different things coming out from, the Minister of Local Government. And when we try to get some response from the GPH people, they couldn't give us any kind of straight answers.
Still seeking clarity, Isaac is now raising concerns about the new relocation plan, especially as the change could negatively impact the livelihoods of the vendors currently at the site.
Vendors are in a situation where they are trying to think of what. I think the whole idea of moving in phases, probably that has changed based on what we are hearing, and there probably will be a demolition of the vendors arcade based on what we are hearing coming from certain sources in authority. So these things need to be made clear as to what is going to happen, to be honest with you, whether the vendors arcade will be demolished long before the whole question of the new vendors arcade construction.
With some vendors already receiving eviction notices, the association president is pressing for answers, voicing further concerns about the new plan.
Some people got notice from the Castries Constituency Council saying that they would have to vacate the premises at the vendors arcade by September. Now, some of these letters I have seen, but I don't know how serious is this whole thing, because if they are given notice and people who are in authority is making suggestions that the vendors arcade will be demolished, it means that things have changed. So the whole question of moving vendors into the new facility in phases.
Isaac also emphasized the urgency for clear confirmation, noting that the upcoming cruise season is fast approaching.
If people are given notice to vacate or leave the vendors arcade by September, it clearly means that the arcade will be demolished for that time. Now, the new cruise season always starts in October. It starts in October, it gets into full swing in November. It was told to us that it would take between 7 or 8 months or so on to complete the facility, the new vendors arcade. So if we don't know now when it's going to start in terms of the building, would they be sent home? Or these are questions that are lingering in the minds of vendors, and it creating a certain level of discomfort to them.
With construction of the new vendors arcade on the horizon, the project promises not just progress, but shared prosperity for St. Lucia's cruise sector and its people. For Choice News Now, I am Darrell Lionel.